Hello and welcome to my latest video. We're going to build some control gates for Gaslands. So we need some rulers, 12-inch or 30 centimeters, and some of these Velcro rollers, which will end up forming the framework to the gate. So first of all, get your roller, and then we have to remove the Velcro teeth part, because all we are interested in is the plastic central part. So using your hobby knife or a craft knife and just slice through it. It comes off pretty easy. They're only glued on one part of the tube, but they come off really quickly, and that will form one half of the upright. And then what we're going to do is going to stick it eventually to a ruler. So 4 of these roller inners make the 2 uprights for the gate. Obviously using the long straight to space the gate apart to the correct width. Do bear with me here because I am recording this one-handed. So that's how high it's going to be. So not too difficult, and already we can see the gate forming quite quickly. Then using these smaller ones, we're going to use stick these together to make the cross piece. Oops. Same again, just need to peel the Velcro outer off, and then we'll eventually glue them together. Now, flukily, 3 of these is the exact match for the width of the gate, which I was happy about. Saves cutting them down. So the larger ones are 2 centimeters or 20 millimeters across in diameter, and the smaller ones are 1.5 or 15 millimeters across. You could use the larger ones for the cross piece. Up to you. I just wanted it to look slightly different. Two either side, 3 across the top, and through the magic of television, boop, there we go, they're all glued together. I did use baking powder on the next few when I built them to help the glue set quicker, because my super glue was quite runny, so they kept falling apart when I was gluing them together. So super glue them together, and now then we're going to attach the uprights to the ruler. I'm leaving a 2 centimeter or 20 millimeter gap either end, so I can put some terrain to blend it in to the table. So using my homebrew ground sculpture, you could call it. It's made from PVA, a little bit of water, cork, decorator's cork, and a little bit of acrylic paint, and some sand and vermiculite mixed in. Stick it in an airtight tub. It lasts quite a while. It's water-based, so it cleans quite quickly. And here I am just sprinkling on some Geek Gaming Scenics. Good stuff. Some make the rocks look a bit larger on the top. Sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. Then get a barbecue skewer and poke that through and glue on the top cross member. Easy peasy. Now when it's all set, you can then chop the barbecue skewer off. Now to add a bit of greeblies, you could say, here's my homebrew cardboard doggy poo bag roll inners to make the barrels, and some foam pen grips to make some tire stacks. This shot was so good, I thought I'd stick it into ice. 3 barrels, 3 yellow barrels for all you Jaws fans. It's up to you, you don't have to stick anything in the bottom, but I thought I'd just add a bit, a bit of creativity and a bit of story to each piece. So stick your bits on. I then decided, with this being a start gate, it needed some bit more protection, so I stuck some corrugated card to make it look like corrugated metal, and they're 25 millimeter diameter base disc from MDF just to cap the top of the uprights. There is one gate built. Didn't take long, did it? Then you can build as many as you want, and then there is the finished start gate. So it's green for go. There's all the extra bits painted. Chevron on the base for the start line. It's all weathered, just using acrylic paints. I use rattle cans to undercoat it. I use red oxide, a bit of black and a little bit of white for a highlight. Here's a black one. This is an intermediate gate. Now, and there's a lovely coffee stirrer lollipop stick palette that I made years ago. I thought, but the scale looked good, so I used that. On these ones, there's no need for a start or a finish line, so the ruler is fully covered to make the ground. The other one will be on in a minute. There it is. No palette on this one. Haven't come up with a way to put the numbers on yet. I suppose I could paint it on the palette if I had some more palettes. You don't have to number the gates if it's obvious where they're going. Again, full ground cover ruler on this one, and a bit of tuft just to make it look more real. Add to the story, the drama, the realism, you could say. And then the finish line one is red. Got red and white chevrons. One sole lonely barrel. Nothing at end. There you go. Do not take long to make it all. The most thing you're waiting for is the ground paste, the cork to dry. Acrylic paints don't take long, especially if current weather in the UK at the moment it's quite warm, so the heating's on. So pop these on a radiator. They dry quite quickly. So when the weather's a bit nicer, we'll give these a bit of a matte prime, just a matte varnish to protect them a bit more. So there we go. Make as many or as few as you like of these gates and enjoy your games. Thanks for watching. Please remember to check out the rest of my videos on my Instagram account. Thanks for watching and have a great day.